Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. I'm recovering from bronchitis, so I sound a little rough. Bear with me. Guides and Masters, what is our message for today? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Wow. Yeah, my voice might go in and out. But it's been so long since I read. I really wanted to come in and read for you guys. This is my favorite thing to do. This is my passion. And so, Guides and Masters. What's the reading? Ooh, 9 of Cups. The Death card. Something changing for you? High Priestess. Everything that you've been wanting is transforming right now. Maybe because you're meeting so much resistance that you don't want to fight anymore. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of, you're battle worn. Interesting. What is it that we're fighting for? What is it that we really, really want? Let's clarify this 9 of Cups. Page of Coins. The Fool. I was reading this coin and I was like, why does it feel like you've taken your own head off? And then like you're like analyzing yourself. And then I read the coin and it says, don't barf on me. Which I know these are garbage pail kids. And so it's, it comes with the territory. But you're just tired of all the verbal vomit. You're tired of all the bullshit. And it's very evident in this card here because he's got a little poogles coming out of him. You see what I'm saying? Like he's almost like he puked on himself and he's like, screw this, I'm done. Yeah, you're just tired of fighting. When it comes, this is a surrender with yourself. You know what this is? This is like let go, let God. This is like going with the flow of life, being in the moment, releasing expectations. You're working on releasing expectations because you realize that when you're really battling things, like there's a big difference between like, when you go, okay, this is a dumb example, but this is like true talk, right? After you make a big meal and you got to go clean the kitchen and it is a mess and you have to like psych yourself up to do it. Like you got to turn some music on and like you got to pump yourself up to do all those dishes and mop the floor and tables and everything like that. And it takes you a whole 2 hours to cook all that food, serve it, and then clean all that up, right? And you get daunted by that. There's a huge difference between tackling a project and realizing that the flow of your life is going in the wrong direction. And a lot of people take that in the wrong context. They're like, oh, well, you've got to crush the walls that come in front of you. Sometimes the walls, there's nothing on the other side of that wall. It's a continuous wall. You have to know when to let go and let God, or you have to learn how to be in the moment and flow with the direction that God or source or universe or whatever it is that you believe in. There's so many different, learning about astrology made me realize. 10 of Pentacles, man. This is true wisdom that I've thrown down here. I apologize for coughing. But I learned in my studies of Vedic astrology that there is supposed to be a trillion types of people. Somebody is supposed to be a Buddhist. Someone's supposed to be a Christian. Someone's supposed to be a Mormon. Someone's supposed to be Jewish. That's who you're supposed to be. And so you just got to let everybody be them. Let them live out the expression of who they are. And one of the things that this reading is about is realizing that you've been fighting the wrong battles and you need to do what is like best for you. What's your money? What's your goal? What is it that makes you happy? Like one of the things I say about my life, a lot of people think that I should be something big and better. I'm educated and I'm a pretty intelligent individual, but my family is like, why would you waste your time on tarot astrology when you could be out making 6 figures, doing whatever? I'm like, because I hate it. I hate the hustle. I like to flow with life. And what this is saying here is that you're learning to flow with who you really are and what brings you happiness and what brings you the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is not only finding wealth and sustainability for you, but also bringing it into the family setting. What works for you and your family? All right, guides and masters. What advice do you have for this person who is doing their own hustle? Five of Cups. King of Swords. The Fool. That's the Fool twice. You're afraid of letting someone down. You're afraid of failure. And you need to heal that. You need to let that go, and you need to remove your fears from going on your own journey. You know, one of the things that I see in the background here, I mean, I know this is the Santa Muerte deck, and it's all about death. You know, just like the Cabbage Patch and the Puke, you know, every card has a theme, but what points out right here in these cards, or what pops out in these cards, is that, like, you're leaving so many things behind. You tried so many different things and they've all failed and you're feeling like a failure. It isn't that you're a failure. It's you are still on your own individual path. You got to go in your own direction. See that butterfly? You know, the monarch butterfly has 3 life cycles in one season, right? So they go somewhere, they plant some eggs, they die. Plant some eggs. Well, I guess because it's on... isn't it milkweed or something like that? And then it goes from Mexico all the way to Canada. And then that third generation is what flies back to Mexico. Right? They've never even been there and they fly back. Sometimes you got to find your own path to where you're going. And I think that's relevant because sometimes we're not only putting ourselves in a direction, but we're also here to teach our children, to let our legacy, to go take the steps that we're taking, to give them the freedom to be themselves. And so maybe your legacy isn't just about you setting a course in a direction that nobody else has set, but then allowing those steps to liberate your children and your grandchildren. Just like how the rich set up their grandchildren, well, your ideologies and your path in life is going to set them up as well. Guides and masters, what's your ultimate message? What else do you want to say? The 6 of Coins, it's not just about you. It is about other people. On the High Priestess, it's about sharing your wisdom with the world. You're probably a healer of some kind. Hardcore healer. In the Chariot, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. The path that you're supposed to be on is, I literally heard, melting minds. You're supposed to help heal minds and help people break free of their chains of society, King of Wands, and you know that this is what you're supposed to do. This is you're heeding the call. You're feeling the call coming in, and it's telling you to listen. It's telling you to take your leap of faith. It's time to take that new step in that new direction for your life. What is another moon card? Adjustments are required. Yeah. 3rd quarter moon. The reason why you're different is because you're probably a light worker, a grid worker. You're coming in here at a different time and space in order to change the frequencies. And you know, a lot of people think some of that's woo-woo, but it's legit. If you understand the communication of energy and how energy works, language, you actually have to understand how to build the pattern to change energy frequencies. And you're probably an energy light worker, healer, something to do possibly with even food, diet, which is also changing your frequency as well. Do it, baby. Jump into this head first. Be that light worker. Don't be afraid to be you. Shine bright. Shine bright. Guides and masters are coming in to tell you, don't give up. I know you're scared. You don't want to disappoint your friends and your family, and you know that you might lose people in this journey. But where you're going is going to be beautiful. Don't give up. Keep being you. And that's it. Have a good day.